Hello, welcome back, and yeah, today I want to give you my fast track, or potentially your fast track to success on YouTube. And thank you for coming back again. I didn't dare bring a comment on screen, if I'm honest, Val, because let's just have a look. I thought that might be the case. I just created a new profile over here, and just a second, let me put it down there. There we go. It looks a little bit better. And I thought that'll totally throw me off. Good to see you all again. Anyway, Nick's put on here. You may remember that the previous academy, it was pivotal in moving forward with your channel. Highly recommended. Love that. Carol's looking forward to learning something new. George, Paul, Randall. Come on. Yes, getting on a training. Good afternoon, Jeff, indeed. Linda. Oh, dear. Not very good for you. Good morning from a sunny Florida. What a contrast. Linda's got blustery weather. Tracy's got a beautiful sun. That's what we like to see. Fantastic. Right. So, yeah, Wednesday then I came on here and presented my case for why you should be prioritizing YouTube in 2024. And if you didn't watch that, I think we've got the link in the description, or we'll put it in the description below. Do go and check that one out. Really looking at how it's way more effective use of your time to be creating content on YouTube than on other channels. Even podcasting, if you're not getting any traction over there. I know of people that have got podcasts and they're slogging away week on week and really getting no views on their listeners on there. YouTube is the only platform where we actually get to serve people by answering their questions and helping them. And then later you get to sell to them. And I got a really cool example actually that just came in today that I think is going to fit perfectly in this. But you will get to that one. So that's very much the why. YouTube can absolutely be your... I'm really conscious because someone laughed the other day with the CH, YouTube, and I keep trying to go YouTube, but it just doesn't flow right. So we're on tube, all right? YouTube can be your 24/7 shop window, and it can grow your authority, and it can position you as that authority to be trusted. And it is totally free. We're not paying for ads and stuff like that. Everything that we're talking about and doing over here on YouTube, getting in front of people, serving first, isn't costing us anything. So that was the why. And if you still need convincing why you should be on there, do go and check that video from Wednesday. Today, we're looking at the how. And because if you're trying to do this on your own, and you know plenty of people do, inevitably it's going to lead to disappointment. And I got some stats here. Did you know that almost 70% of YouTube channels have got less than 100 subscribers? Let me just demonstrate. This is, I think these stats were 2 years ago. But if I post this up on here, you can have a look. This is from TubeBuddy, a tool that we use and recommend inside of our academy. But I found this staggering when we were first presented with this, that obviously there's a lot of people who don't have any subscribers. They sign up to a channel and then don't do anything with it. So we're ignoring that number. But look at that line at the bottom there, line 14, that says between 1 to 100. So 68, nearly almost 70% of people have only got between 1 and 100 subscribers. And this is not like a new channel. The average years of this channel is 6 years. The average upload count says 15 on here. So, and even the next bracket up, 100 to 500 subscribers is another 16% on this. So we're getting close to what, 74% of people, 84% of people, do my maths quickly there. 84% of people have got less than 500 subscribers on here. And I know we're not chasing down subscribers, but that says to me, certainly in that first number of trying to get 100 subscribers, posting 15 videos, I wonder how many of those people posted those 15 videos, average, and got frustrated with it and went, do you know what? I'm not getting views. I'm doing something wrong, and just kind of stopped at that point. So I totally get if that's where you're at. And if that's the case, then wasting time branding your channel, posting your videos that are only getting a handful of views would make anyone want to give up. So we're not judging you for that. And that's absolutely why I created the YouTube Academy, to help people get the same success that we've seen on YouTube. And I'm going to introduce that in a few minutes to you. I think mine is in that bracket, says Nicole. Yeah, quite likely. And it's scary, really, when you see how that number goes. Let me just pull that up again. You start to realize, actually, very few people, look, we're in the kind of 0% up there. You know, kind of 1% are in that 100 to 10 to 25,000. So absolutely, you know, anyone under 500 subscribers is, you know, in the vast majority down there. And I think that's just because people don't know what they're doing. You know, think, okay, I'll give this a go. Maybe watch a few YouTube videos on it and realize that they just need some guidance, right? So I'm going to tell you all about that later. So firstly, I want to tell you the 2 types of videos that are working best for us. And they're not sales videos that are carefully crafted to create some intrigue and then ask you for a payment before we actually give you the solution that you're looking for. They're not these clever thought reversal videos that are there to sort of prompt you and catch your attention. We don't sell anything on YouTube. We serve using how-to videos and review videos. They're the 2 types of videos that are working for us. And it makes a lot of sense. You know, that's what people are going to YouTube for. And so we want to give them what they want. And Owen's been really instrumental in this, in helping me really understand to prioritize the viewer and understand that people don't care about me or you initially. They've got a problem that they want solving, and that's why they've gone to YouTube or they've gone to Google. They're researching maybe a purchase as well. They just want an answer. And it makes a lot of sense. We can sit here as a creator, you know, really kind of owning this thing, and this is our channel and this is our content. Actually, you know the same thing. You know, if you end up on YouTube reviewing something, you're not thinking anything about the person that's on there initially anyway, that's presenting this answer to you. You kind of see it like a machine. You've got a question, you type it in, there's an answer, thank you, and you're on your way. So that was a good thing for me, really, to really try and go, let's get in the head of our customer. What is it they want? And if we can start getting our ego out of the way and serving them first, then absolutely the results, the reward comes afterwards. Now, a little example for you here that might be a bit easier to understand this, really. Imagine, and I think there's probably, I guarantee there'll be someone here. A lot of my customers tend to fit in the bracket of business coaches, so that's where we're going. So imagine that that's you for a few minutes. You're a business coach. You help small companies develop their teams. And one customer that you're looking at is called Joe, for the sake of this. He knows he needs help. He did a startup business and it's grown and it's become a bit of a beast. It's out of his control. He's now had to employ a team and he really doesn't know how to manage this. So he may well search for some leadership podcasts, and potentially he might find you that way, assuming that you're kind of in the top 3 or 4 that are going to come up and a recommended search for him. Maybe he might search on LinkedIn for groups that can support him, and maybe he can discover you that way. He might fit into the targeting of your Facebook ads, and something gets put in front of him, which he may or may not respond to. But Joe is very likely to head to Google today asking questions. Maybe it's the team management tool, if there are such things, that he's now having to use because of this new team, organizing how he works with his staff and the interdepartment, whatever. He's been recommended this tool because he went to Google and found out about it. That's kind of one access point. Maybe now he's downloaded it and he's trying to work out how to do it, and he's gone back to Google to search for this, and he's now watching YouTube videos, and without realizing it, he's seeing somebody in front of him who's presenting themselves as an authority. Does that make sense? Maybe he's got a presentation that he's got to do and he doesn't know how to do Zoom calls. There could be like 100 reasons why Joe might head to Google or YouTube today. And without realizing it, the person that helps him is now a trusted authority. And when that person maybe takes that, maybe he's gone searching, how do I do this on this bit of software? And maybe in that video, that YouTuber says, and actually, did you know that you could do this on it? Whoa, now that's piqued his interest and he's interested in him. So he's like, what else can this guy teach me that I didn't know? It's that you said it earlier. You don't know what you don't know, and now he's subscribing and he's looking around on this channel, wondering what else he can learn. Oh, wait, this YouTuber's actually got a training course on this. That's exactly what I need. And off I go and I want to buy it from him. And that is how Joe becomes a customer of this YouTuber while you're out there sticking these Facebook ads in front of them or doing this podcast that Joe's not finding. Does that make sense? He follows through. He's had someone that served him first, built up this credibility, this authority in front of him. And now he finds out that he sells something and he buys, and it feels totally natural. He hasn't been sold anything. He hasn't had to have an ad put in front of him. Yep. So I really believe if we focus on these practical how-to videos, review videos, and you're going to see for yourself how powerful this is. And typically when people say that their videos aren't getting views, it's usually because the titles are wrong and they're making videos on the wrong topics. We're aiming for titles that are as close as possible to what people are searching for. So Joe typing in a question over there, we need to really know what is he typing in so that we can get our video put in front of him. That's the way that YouTube first is sorting out how do we choose what videos to put in front of Joe. So that's how, first of all, you get in that list to get put in front, whether it's down the main search or down the suggested side column there. YouTube is looking at, that's the search phrase that's been put in. These are the titles of videos, and how do we get them as close as possible? Then the thumbnail is super important. This is how you get somebody's attention. So we've now got in front of them, we're in this column of videos. Your thumbnail is going to make the decision of whether somebody scans over your post there or whether they want to click through. And then the content in the video itself needs to actually answer the viewer's question and be helpful. And YouTube measures this by watch time and interaction. So you can have the right title, you can have a really nice thumbnail that's going to work, but if people still come and watch the video and then 2 seconds into it think, no, I don't like this person, or this is not at all what I was after, they'll be gone. YouTube's only going to keep putting your video up so many times before it says, okay, people don't like this video, I'm going to stop putting it in front of this search phrase. Okay, if people stay to the end, they leave you a comment, they give you a thumbs up, they watch one or more of your other videos and stay on YouTube, well, that's a winner in YouTube's eyes, and they will keep putting your video up under that search phrase. Does that make sense? So there's a lot of bits to this. And yeah, typically it starts with that getting that titling right, really understanding what your customers are after, and then we can build on that from there. And these are all elements that are a key part of our academy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're going to come to that in a minute. I'm totally got lost there on my notes. So they're a key part of what we teach that I'm going to be running you through in a minute. As is this next point as well that I said on Wednesday we would look at, is how we convert viewers into customers. So our goal over here isn't that we're trying to create YouTube subscribers. That's why I tend to say I'm not a YouTuber. It's not all about getting subscribers, getting sponsorships and things like that. That's not our goal. We are looking at people becoming customers of ours. And I said at the start, I'd got an example of this, and it's literally happened today. We had a new customer in Impact who has come through this exact way. So Impact is the training that we do that helps people look like this on camera, get them set up, get a background set up, all of this. New customer comes in and we can see that they have watched a YouTube video. They downloaded our free equipment list. And by downloading that puts them onto an email list. Actually at the bottom of the download, or it could have been part of the email, they then went on and watched our automated webinar, and then they bought from us before they got to the end of the webinar and got a fast acting bonus as well. So I haven't touched that at all. That's a machine that is working, and it absolutely works, and it can be working for you too. But isn't that a lovely way to do this? That, you know, someone starts watching one of our videos, we have a lead magnet for them to download, that gets people onto an email list, and then we can take it from there. So we offer freebies, or, you know, lead magnets is the proper term, but we don't put them on all of our videos. They require a download, and that is how we grow our email list, that we can then nurture people, and at a point we can introduce them to a webinar and tell them about the services and things that we offer. But we don't add those downloads to all of our videos because, again, YouTube is looking at this. And if every time somebody watches one of our videos, they leave YouTube because we've got this really good download for them and we send them off and they've closed YouTube now and they're off watching a presentation or something we've got, YouTube's going to go, hang on a minute, we want to keep people on our channel. So every time we send them to here, we lose them. We're going to stop sending them to there. Okay. So YouTube wants to keep people on its own channel. And yeah, they will stop serving up your videos, or you'll notice a hit if every time they're coming to you, they're leaving. So we plan our videos so that there's always a call to action at the end. And most of the time, we're pointing them on to a next video. And I spoke about this last Friday, or I touched on it when I was talking about a way to create videos in under an hour. And I said in there about how we're always looking out for the next video. Where do we want to send somebody to at the end of this video? We try to introduce it during the video so we can say, you know, I'll tell you at the end about this next video. And then as it comes to the end, people are there and ready to click over and come and watch that one. So we can keep people on our channel. We can keep people on YouTube watching multiple videos. And then occasionally we put in a lead magnet, and that's, you know, once they've watched a few videos of ours, they're getting to like me and the style of teaching, then yep, they're ready to download a lead magnet and now they're on our email list. Does that make sense? So we actually teach in the academy how about clustering videos. So we almost have a lead magnet in the middle, and we're thinking, how can we put a group of videos together that we can send people from and to? And actually, I'm going to be telling you in a minute about a really cool bonus tool that Owen is working on, pretty much finished. That's going to be a great tool for you to be able to organize all this content. So there is a lot to all this, but when you know what you're doing, honestly, it can become pretty straightforward to understand this, to map it out, and really taking from those video titles to the thumbnails to, making sure that content's right. We're putting a call to action in. We're being very strategic about everything that we're doing. And yeah, it just works. All right. So this might be a great time for me to introduce you to our YouTube Academy and let you see just what it is that we're doing. I just read Dr. Elo. Is that how I'm saying that? The YouTube Academy graduate, amazing value for the price. You will learn. Yeah, and I gotta say, they've got some bonuses actually for our alumni as well. So let me it's easier probably for me to walk through it over here on the page. Dare I ask, are we One of the challenges of working for me is that I do tend to change things at the last minute. Bless him, Owen has literally been changing around the sales page for this while I've been talking to you on here. So I did just check that we're up to date and he's on it. Fantastic. So our YouTube Academy, let me just explain this to you because we have changed things around in the branding, in the wording of this to in the same way that we did with Ecamm Academy. So we're saying on here, the ultimate YouTube training experience, combining YouTube Academy and YTA Live. So what we've got here is you can purchase YouTube Academy anytime and access almost 5 hours of online video tutorials. And it's not just about building your YouTube channel. There is a huge section up front before we even get into YouTube where we help you understand what videos you need to be making. As I've been saying, this is absolutely essential, else you're going to be in those stats of people that aren't getting subscribers and views. So we help you up here to, prepare for your channel, we've said here, and really get clear on what types of videos you're making, what it is that your audience is searching for. Then we're going to build out that channel with you. We're going to help you script out your first couple of videos and just give you a structure and a method for that. We're going to help you record those videos, upload and promote them. And then we've got a section in there called Planning for Ongoing Success. And actually, I can show you over here. This is just a glimpse of what it's like inside the Academy. If you've been in our other academies, you will recognize this. But here's all the content nicely organized down the side. The types of videos you should be posting, how to set up TubeBuddy, all these different things, and then building out so this is really, there's a lot in here. The types of this is one of the main videos here right at the front, that what types of videos you should be making. We've got downloads in there, although as you're about to find out, we've got a new tool that's replacing all this. Day 2 or level 2 that you can access now is building out your channel. Everything you need to do to be able to build your actual YouTube channel from scratch or to fix it, if that's the case. Thirdly, then, level 3, scripting out those videos. Really important. We're putting titles, we're sorting thumbnails now before we actually get to scripting out those videos. Recording your first 2 videos, uploading and promoting your videos, everything that you need to know in there. And then level 6 is about planning for your success. Understanding how to analyze and knowing really what you're working with over there. So that's all what's available to you, and we don't hold that back anymore, that you've got to wait and only access this at 2 points in the year. You can download and access this, and many of you have done already, the YouTube Academy, and work through that on your own in your own time. But that's the online part. But we realize that you're going to have questions, which is why twice a year we run what's on the right-hand side of this page, our YTA Lives. And we give every new customer a free ticket to this. So down at the bottom of the page here, you can see that to buy this at $199, you get this online academy training, plus you get a YTA Live ticket. If you've already got YouTube Academy, you can come back through as one of our alumni at $99 down here. So this is how we've structured this out now. We've got very much one section that is the online training. That's yours for life. You can, any updates that we make, you will get updates into that. And then, as I say, twice a year, then we run through and we actually have a live time together. So as you're building this out, as you're thinking of ideas as to what videos you should be making, you've played with the branding and stuff on your channel, you can get feedback from us. And Owen and I are committing that what happens is, and as you can see there, the next one is actually starting a week on Monday, the 6th of November, which is why we're here talking about it. We give every customer a ticket to this, and we spend 2 weeks together in a small Facebook group. We walk you through all the training. So all of those sections that you just saw over there, we're going to stick to those each day. We'll tackle level 1, level 2, level 3, and so on. And then once we've got to the end of that, we will continue doing live Q&A, feedback, and reviewing of your channel. So Owen and I are going to be on live every day across the 2 weeks. And I got to say, there's a ton of tips and content that doesn't actually fit into new online videos yet. But it tends to come out in our lives as we're answering questions. So I said to Owen a little while back, are we ready for some updates in this really? And Owen's right, really. He's very wise. Owen was just saying, we really need to test these things out first. These are new things to us. We're trying it out. They're strategies. So before we're re-recording those videos, we are, during the lives and on here, going to be showing you how we're coming at this now, and some really new, fresh ideas that we're coming at as we're creating our content for YouTube. So this is what is going to come out on those lives that we're doing. And we've got some bonuses for you. This is the bit that I haven't seen. So here we go. So we have put this up here, although I think we're going to remove this banner up here. So everybody is getting the Descript Academy free with the YouTube Academy. So even if you've come through as an alumni, we did give this away as well in Ecamm Academy. So if you haven't been through that, then this is going to be added to you. So when you purchase, this will automatically be added in. And we've got almost 4 hours of tutorials. If you don't know what Descript is, as I've put on there, it is a revolutionary video editing tool that is fantastic. But I realized people were getting stuck with it. It's not as obvious as they thought. So we've created this academy around that is purely an online course, but you get this for free. Then this is super exciting. Owen has been, we literally a few days ago said, wouldn't it be great to create a tool where, firstly, if you've been through here before, we've given you a piece of paper to print out and say, why don't you work your way down this? This is how you're coming up with your ideas for people. It's part of the training. It's a worksheet that I get you to go through. Well, Owen has created this now. Wasn't this in the last YouTube Academy? Definitely not, Carol. It is literally just being built at the minute. I like how you've done that, Owen, your YouTube management tool. the little smiley face over here. Fantastic. Shall I show you it? This is a fresh bonus that everybody is going to be getting that comes back through. It isn't going to be being added into the Academy for everybody. It's only going to be a bonus for people that come actually into this cohort. So this is still in development, but built on Notion. You're going to be able to download this for free. And so you had this previously as a worksheet, coming up with your ideas. What is it that you do? Who are your typical customers? What are they struggling with? The questions that they're asking. And so we go through that way. But now what we're doing, what Owen's very cleverly built is, as you're building this out over here and you're coming up with, it'll make sense when you're in it and looking at it. As you're building out your video topics and ideas, then you're looking down here at lead magnets. We mentioned about clustering around lead magnets. You can create lead magnets down here. And then what this is allowing you to do is, it's all right, there's a jet just flying over. we can create these, the same videos then get pulled into this spreadsheet where we're able to, we've got statuses on here at the minute that at the moment are just in the idea stage. We can group them by topics. So on our channel, for instance, we've got video equipment. Our content fits into several pots that we'll talk to you about and show you. But you know, the video equipment, we've got eCam videos, we've got YouTube videos, we've got Kajabi videos. So these would be the topics that you would sort them into. Again, we're going to show you this. And then we can put in the next column a lead magnet that they reference. And then you can sort this by the lead magnets or by the topics. You can then put a date on here as well. And this is also going to have an update to help you organize this, that then you're going to be able to come across to your calendar. And as you've started to schedule these things in, they're going to appear in your calendar. And I reckon this is blimmin' marvelous. So I'm super excited for this. It's what Owen's doing for us. So I'm very hands-off really with the videos these days. Owen is telling me what to do. So he's managing this. He's sorting through everything on here. Which is why I want Owen to be such a key part of this academy. He's going to be on all of the calls with me. But this is, Owen uses Notion. This is the tool that he uses. This is absolutely how all of our videos get organized. So he's created this template that you're going to be able to download and run through. And the other thing that you can do in there is, did I come onto it? You're going to be prompted each month to put in some information, and we're looking at some key metrics. Let me come back over to it, screen share. So you're going to see over here on this analysis that a monthly analysis. And so you can put your months in here, and we're prompting you to take note of the views. Out of interest as well, you're watching me on YouTube here. You should be able to pinch and scroll on this screen here. I think you can actually do it as well with your trackpad. Try it. So you can zoom in a little bit. You can have a look at we're going to ask you each month to put in the views, put in your subscribers that you've received this month, your click-through rate, your videos that you've posted. You're going to build up a really nice table here. Again, this is what Owen does, and he's able to analyze this and come back and realize where the trends are going, what's going right, what's going wrong. And that leads us on to bonus 4, that should say bonus 3, ongoing support. So Owen is going to be, for the first time, we've talked about having 2 weeks in the academy here, or in the YTA Live, where we're going to be doing all this together. We're going to give you support. Normally at the end of 2 weeks, that's it. The group is open for you to still post in and support each other. Owen is actually going to be jumping on a Zoom call with you every month to check in on you, see how you're doing, and very much follow up, and using that document to be able to say, well, let's have a look. Let's see what you've done, and then pull up your channel. Let's see which of those videos have been performing well and understand why that is. This is fantastic. I am so excited for this, that we're giving you all of this content. We're leveling it up more than we've ever done before. And this investment is literally $199. Or if you've been through before and paid $199, you can come back through and get all of these goodies paying just $99. And keep that in mind as well. If you're coming through this first time and you feel a bit overwhelmed with it, or you think, do you know what, I'm not going to manage to get all this done, know that you've got lifetime access to all the training, and you can come back in every 6 months if you want to and get an update, come through the live training, get us to look at your channel. I tell you, if you can find a better deal on the internet that offers so much personal support for less than that, I'm going to let you in for free. So what do you say? Accountability, Carol. Absolutely. What's that? Stay for the Owen. Absolutely, it is. Come for Adrian, stay for Owen. Well, actually, I think you're going to be coming for Owen. I just feel like I'm going to be hosting this. I'm loving how Owen has just really come into his own with everything YouTube. So what do you think? Hopefully, we've demonstrated to you the opportunity that is available on YouTube. And you can see that the Academy is a way to get started and to be able to plan out your content for the next year and have access to ongoing personal support all the way through. I think this is incredible. And this, yeah, we could 10x this price and I think it would still be a fantastic deal. But literally for $199 to get in, have all this training, have this kind of level of support and people looking at your channel, looking at your videos, or even a competitors if you wanted to go, what's working for them? What can I learn from that? You know, we'll absolutely bring up whatever channels get put in front of us. So as I say, you can sign up at any time to YouTube Academy and you will just get tagged for the next live training that we do as well. So you'll always get a free ticket to that. The next one past this will be in April. But as I say, right now and today, we have literally just opened up a new Facebook group. So there's nobody in there at the minute. You can jump in there. You can get started a week early, introduce yourself, let people know who you are, share your channel in there if you want. And we will be in there and live and starting a week on Monday. All right, so I'm going to come across to some of your questions now. That's really as much as I wanted to say in terms of the how side of it. Hopefully you're seeing that there is, there is a lot to this, but it's absolutely manageable. It's just, it's knowing what to do, what to prioritize, and how to come at this. And hopefully you're seeing, and we're demonstrating, you're seeing actually from others in the chat as well, we know what we're doing. And yeah, I can't think of anything else really that we could add into this that would make the experience easier and better for you. So Rachel's just popped in there the link to that. So it's adriansalisbury.com, YouTube Academy. It is insanely low, Marcus. I know. And I nearly put in the emails that prices are going up next year, and they may well go up next year, but I'm not committing myself to that. So where are we? Let's just see. So are you saying since you've already bought that you get a link to start the YouTube Academy in advance of the live training? So Carol, you've already got, if you came through previously, you will have already, you get all the free updates anyway. What you won't have is access to, well, obviously coming back into the group and having the support and things from us, access to this new tool that we've made available, access to Descript, and those monthly ongoing accountability calls with Owen. So for $99, you can come in and access all of that. Nicole, what time are the lives? We go live at 5 p.m. here in the UK. And so the clocks change. And I think it's just a week that we're different to the US. So our clocks change this weekend. Yours change the following weekend. So by the time we're actually starting, it'll be 5 p.m. here, which will be 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and middle of the night in Australia. Ecamm, we did during the last Ecamm Academy, we did make an offer available during the Academy, but yeah, it's $199 to come in now. Thank you. Tracy, I'm honestly, I'm super excited with this tool. I think in the past we've sort of, we've led you to it. We've showed you what to do, and I feared that people have kind of come to the end of it, and maybe you're writing it on a scrap of paper or something else. And actually to have this built into a tool that you could come onto those, or you can come onto one of the calls with, even share your screen, let us have a look at it. Certainly going forwards, getting on Zoom calls with Owen and potentially looking at the numbers. I think it's going to be a really powerful little tool. I replied. What would goal would be to get sales for your business? Could your meditation podcast be discussed during the class? Are you meaning as in a video podcast? Is that what you're asking here? We will if you're meaning you're posting videos up, come back to me. Let me see. I'll get to it at the bottom. I'm not quite sure what the question is there. Is there going to be a Notion tutorial? Yes, Jeff, to the point that Owen will show you how to navigate this, install it, set it up, and work through it. Absolutely, Val. I'm, like I say, super excited for them. Okay, sorry, that's Owen, I think that's replying to you. Yep. Absolutely, Nicholas. You find one, and I'll cough up. Ketia, fantastic. I this is what we do. You know, this is what lights me up. You can see. I genuinely get passionate about this. I love YouTube. I haven't got time to be posting 10 posts a day on Instagram. Loads of people tell us we should be doing a podcast and interviewing people, and that feels like hard work to me when I can just sit here and record videos. And as I mentioned on Wednesday, you know, we've got a schedule lined up now into 2024. If we did nothing else, our videos are queued up and ready to go. And I love that. We'll talk to you about batching, using this new tool to be able to schedule that and go, right, it's November, I've got these videos to do, and they're going to go on those dates. You know, it's lovely. Very much like you would organize a podcast as well. Flipping awesome, Nicholas. I love that. How long will the monthly Zoom calls go on for, Winnie? Good question. They will go on until we run the next YTA live, which will be in April. So 5 calls you're going to get. And then hopefully, if as long as Owen's not worn out by it, we'll carry it on as a thing, really. I like the idea that we're not only trying to fix your channel and get you started and then leave you, but actually we are prepared to hang around and let you jump in on calls and get that support afterwards. I know, crazy price, isn't it? Come on. So as you're a member of the alumni community, do you get the bonuses? Absolutely, if you come back through. So it's not, none of this will appear, this new tool that we've created. We're not charging anything for it, but you are going to need to come back through as an alumni into this time in order to get hold of that. Forgot the queue. Don't worry, it was a small enough group that I'm quite happy working down this one, really. Yep. Okay, Catherine, for sure. We'll be here in April. Came through in May, but didn't have your own space to film in. Come on. Fantastic, Nicola. Be great to see you. Come on. It made 5 videos in a day last week. Yeah, I love that. And have a look as well. The video that I posted last Friday, really taking comments and turning quick videos out of that. I think I recorded 5 as well the other day in an afternoon, I think, actually. I've got the luxury of passing it over to Owen and he does my editing and uploading and everything else, but we'll help you and walk you through that as well. Yeah, Mark, I think that's a really good point that lives is fun, is stressful. Doing the recorded videos are nice to do and no stress. More importantly, and I absolutely hear what you're saying, more importantly, what I would say is what's best for your viewer. And lives are great. I don't think anybody would stumble across this live that wasn't already in my community in space though. So I'm not getting in front of new people with these lives. Maybe if the title's right, it'll come up in a search afterwards. But is this as good? You know, if we were putting a title on this, like what did we do the other day? Why you should prioritize YouTube. We're going to re-record that live that I did on Wednesday as a video because I really want it to be snappy and punchy. Somebody wants to know why they should prioritize it. I don't want that. They're not interested in seeing this chat with you. They just want the answer as quick and as simple as possible. So we would actually, so while I do lives like this for a warm audience, this is a great thing to do for folk on your email list and promote that way, or on social and point people to the lives. This is not the content that is going to get in front of your new audience and see them signing up. So it's not only about it being easier for us, but as I say, Owen's really drummed this into me. It's always what is best for the viewer. And we are that viewer on other people's channels, aren't we? You know, we're also out there searching, reviewing, looking at new things. And I don't like when I jump in on a video and I can see that it's been alive and I'm kind of going, right, let's get through this. We've just got to get really snappy and to the point. And as Owen's drummed that into me, we're going to drum it into you as well and really help you get clear on structuring those videos and how they should be. Nicholas says, where do I sign up? If you come back over, so over here on this page, our alumni, it says alumni on here as well. So if you just click over there, Nicholas, you can get in at $99. If you haven't downloaded if you haven't already come through the YouTube Academy, you'll be a little bit disappointed if you click $99 because there is no training involved in that. The training is in the Academy. So if you haven't been through before, click over here. If you have been through before and you've got the online training, then you're paying to come back through. And it says 4 months access. I think it's 5 months actually, but it's basically the group stays open until we run the next one. Come on. Thank you, Owen, for getting that sorted. Testimonials on there. A ton more testimonials. We do tend to give you a lot on here. Best boot camp ever attended. Fab course. Excellent. Thanks for the simplicity. That's me all over. Right. Yes, Nicola. Fantastic. Be great to see you. Yes, lovely to see you. I really love that, Paul. What a lovely way to look at it. Yeah, it's not your channel, it's your audience's channel. Yeah, a ton of testimonials. It's probably a little bit heavy. And we've got tons more as well. It's one of those trainings, you know, folk go through it, they love it, and we're really proud of that. So there we go. Any other questions about this? And if you don't get a chance now, or if you've watched this in the replay and want to ask me a question, either pop a comment below or reach out to one of us. Kevin, no problem at all. Yep, you can watch the replay and you'll see the links in there, links in the description. Do come and join us. YouTube Academy, we start a week on Monday. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think we're going to have a blast. And how cool that you could, what great timing. You know, here we are a couple of months from the end of the year. Get all this sorted during next month. You've got December to start playing, start to get some content ready. And you could absolutely, by the end of the training next, you know, over the next couple of weeks together, you could absolutely have your plan sorted for the next year. Or at least have that structure in place. You might want to be a little bit flexible and move with it. But yeah, I love that. And you know, that is true with us. We've got content lined up, but something might come out. There might be an update that I want to do a quick video on. Well, we can slip that in anyway. But that's really where Owen's going to come in, helping us with, as I say, I tend to just make the videos. Everything else really is down to Owen. And so, this is kind of his academy, but I'm just, I'm on here trying to prompt him. He's smiling. We're going to have fun. All right. So you got next week. Come and join the group. Get involved. Get stuck in. And we'll absolutely love to work with you a week on Monday. I don't know what else I can say. I think it's all in there. The content hopefully is up there. We've got some FAQs at the bottom of that page. If there's things that you can think of, you should have said, actually, you don't need to have any experience. You don't even need to have a channel at the minute. Or if you've got a channel, I know a lot of people will say to us, I've already got a channel. You know, do I keep these old videos or do I scrap it and start again? That's the stuff we're going to help you with. So if you get in early, actually, and you want to pop in your channel and those questions, then we can even have a look at it before we get started, potentially. All right. Will you be having some sessions for other time zones? Yes, we do. Although I'm not quite sure how it's working out, because we do have, in the second week, we have a morning call in the UK here that suits our Australian, Asian time zone. Although with all the clocks changing, I'm not quite sure what time that works out being, but we'll sort it out. But yes. So what time of the lives was, 5 p.m. in the UK every day, which will be 9 a.m. Pacific and 12 p.m. Eastern. Right. I'm going to leave you to it. Go and enjoy your weekend and reach out if you got any questions. Come and join us. Get in early and we'll see you over there. Okay. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with me. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. All the best. Bye.